Hi everyone, welcome to Homeschool Autism Life. My name is Jamie, and this week I thought I would share a little bit about our Sunrise program, how it's been going, but also how to get your child's siblings involved in the Sunrise program. So, the big thing I wanted to share is that in September, I lost both of my volunteers. I only had two, and I lost both of them in the month of September, right before my hysterectomy. And I was like, no. And I grieved the loss of them in, a fairly significant way, mainly because they had been involved in our program for about a year and a half, I believe. And at least one of them, yeah, she had been quite steady and whatever. But then the other one was young and a male, and Darrion really attached to him because he was this tall, lanky guy and whatever. And so having that not be the case, and then having me right after not be able, ow, buddy, um, marble, not have that be a part of his program anymore, and me not being able to do it anymore because I was having a surgery. It seemed like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, nothing was going the right way. And then as I thought about it, there was a big thought process for me that my girls have always been asking to be a part of it, and they were always just a little bit too young, or they didn't have the attention span to learn some of the principles of the Sunrise program. If you are new, I will link down below what the Sunrise program is. It's in my review, but it's our home-based therapy program for our autistic son, and it just helps teach him the skills he needs to interact in a world that he finds overwhelming. And so one of the things that has come out of me losing the volunteers that I had is really settle my eye on my girls and go, okay, what can they do? So this isn't I've got it all figured out video, so much as this is what I figured would work. So Darrion's dad, Colin, unfortunately works a lot, and then he also has other expectations upon him that he needs to fulfill. And so time is often very short. And so while he really wants to be involved in Darrion's Sunrise program, he has found it nearly impossible to make that or force that to happen. And if you know anything about the Sunrise program, your attitude is a big, huge part of it. And if you're trying to stick it in to, I've got 20 minutes here, it's not going to work very well. But now that I'm homeschooling the girls, and this happened to coincide at the same time, it just reminded me of the video or the movie that they made about how the Sunrise program got started. And I will link that down below for any of you who have not seen it yet, because they used their daughters. Their daughters wanted to be involved in their brother's Sunrise program. And so it suddenly kind of clicked for me that I could do that. Now, what does that mean in practicality? So again, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know about my daughter needing eye therapy. She is somebody who is, squirrel, 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 and she is doing 110% better, but at the same time, she doesn't always take in all the information that she needs to maintain it. So for her Sunrise program involvement includes, or is a big, at this point, is a big part of one of the games Darrion likes to play called Hit the Door. So what that entails is he has somebody, usually it was a volunteer, it was the guy volunteer or his dad, and what he does is he positions them in front of the bathroom door and bangs them with the door. bangs them. They're usually prepared with like this, and then they run away and disappear, and Darrion goes around grabbing me by the shoulders to try and find, and I am the shield from being afraid and scared. So for Sienna, I thought this is a brilliant thing because she is all about jumping out and scaring people. She is all for like more physical games, but not including him jumping on her. She wants to do the running and the jumping out and going, aha, and then Darrion runs off to the bathroom and the game starts all over again. So for her, that's the big game that it gets him talking. I told her, I'm like, every time you guys play this, you have to go, oh no, I forgot how to do this. And Darrion has to find ways. He is entirely motivated by doing this game. And so he has to find the words to come up with all of these things that that he wants to explain to Sienna what to do next. And as always, I am always there to, make sure that there's no misunderstandings, there's no confusion, all of that kind of stuff. With my other daughter, Inara, she is almost 11 years old. And for her, it's actively figuring, or her being in the playroom with me, actively learning how to encourage the conversation. And so that's been a great thing. Like I said, it got halted completely in October. And so that will start up again in January as well. But I'm looking forward to having my girls involved because they're motivated to see their brother do really well and learn how to cope in a world that is foreign to him. So essentially that's kind of how we do it. My husband, like I said, he does play the hit the door game when he is able and stuff like that. So it's kind of nice to have family members involved and learning and changing. And then like I said, I think come January, depending on my energy levels and how well I'm doing, then I will start looking at other volunteers. Again, if you're new, all of this is explained in the video reviewing the Sunrise program. If you're interested, feel free to contact me and I can give you any and all information that I have to really help you if you're interested. It is one of the things that has saved us in a great many ways, but it also it's the one thing that allowed us to talk to our son and not just at him. And if you have a child with autism, you surely know what that means, because if they're in their own little world, you are talking just at them. But to have him come out and converse, even just slightly, what would you like for supper, for instance, then it's an amazing little tiny miracle that can be built upon to get a great miracle. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Yeah, God bless you all, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.